The Florock FloroChip epoxy colored chip system can be used to create a seamless, decorative, and durable floor that's economical and easy to maintain. The FloroChip system may be installed with your choice of decorative chip blends plus optional top coats and slip resistance. The Florock installation guide provides detailed application instructions and outlines the specific products, tools, and safety equipment you'll need to create the beautiful floor of your choice. Proper preparation of your concrete floor prior to coating is critical. Florock recommends mechanical preparation using shot blasting or diamond grinding equipment. Do not acid etch, which can create liquid hazardous waste, or sand the concrete, which is ineffective. Carefully read the Florock Preparation of Concrete Guide for details. After proper mechanical preparation of the concrete surface, in accordance with the Florock Preparation of Concrete Guide, ensure the floor is clean, dry, and free of contaminants that might impede the bond of the new coating. Take out the contents of your FloroEpoxy 4700 Clear Primer Kit, a partially filled bucket of Part A, and a smaller can of Part B. You'll also be needing 1 quart of Florock epoxy colorant, sold separately. Pour Part B into the bucket of Part A. Then add the quart of colorant. Mix thoroughly for 3 minutes using a low-speed mechanical mixer. Pour the entire mix onto the floor and install immediately. You have approximately 15 minutes to use the blended product. Retaining mixture in the bucket will further shorten the pot life. Cut in along the walls and edges with a paintbrush. Then, using a flat or notch squeegee, spread at 160 square feet per gallon or 3.9 square meters per liter. To ensure even coverage, back roll. That is, roll over the material you've already spread with a squeegee with a 3/8 inch or 9.5 milliliter nap roller. Cure times of the primer will vary with room conditions. Allow a minimum of 4 hours and a maximum of 24 hours before proceeding. Now for the pigmented base coat. Ensure the coating is hard, then lightly sand until a powdery residue is evident. Vacuum clean and wipe with thinner to ensure good adhesion of the next coat. Make sure all sanding residue is removed. When the floor is dry again, open your base coat FloroEpoxy 4805 and 1 quart of epoxy colorant. Like you did with the primer, pour the smaller can of Part B into the bucket of Part A, add the colorant, and mix for 3 minutes. Again, pour out and install immediately. Apply in the same way at 100 to 160 square feet per gallon, or 2.45 to 3.9 square meters per liter. Then back roll over the product you've already squeegeed out to ensure even coverage. Allow the FloroEpoxy 4805 to completely self-level. This normally takes 10 to 15 minutes. Then, wearing spiked shoes, broadcast, that is, disperse the chips into the wet base coat by throwing handfuls into the air and allowing them to gently fall onto the floor. Be sure to stop broadcasting just short of the wet edge, the place where the resin application ends on the floor. For best results, leave 2 to 3 inches of wet edge that will blend into your next batch. Do not broadcast directly into the wet edge and do not step into the broadcasted area, as this can leave a mark that will not flow out. For this full broadcast, we're using 1 pound of chips for every 9 square feet, or 1/2 kilo chips per square meter. Continue until the floor is completely covered with chips and no wet spots other than the wet edge are evident. Dry and cure times vary with conditions. Allow a minimum of 8 hours and a maximum of 24 hours before the next step. Next come the clear epoxy grout coats. To level any high spots and properly remove any loose chips, drag a straight edge with a moderate amount of pressure across the dry broadcast surface. Then sweep and vacuum as necessary to remove all excess chips before grouting. Now your FloroChip full broadcast surface is ready for grouting with clear FloroEpoxy 4805, this time without colorant. As before, pour the smaller part B into the bucket of part A. Remember, no colorant is needed for the grout coat. Mix thoroughly for 3 minutes using a low-speed mechanical mixer. As you did before, pour out the entire mix of FloroEpoxy and install in the same way. A single grout coat is standard and offers a mildly slip-resistant finish. However, for a smoother floor, you can apply a second clear FloroEpoxy 4805 grout coat. After the first grout coat has cured, and within the 24-hour recoat window, sand the floor with a rotary sander until all gloss is removed. Vacuum and wipe with clean solvent rags, then repeat the mixing and application of FloroEpoxy 4805. Just look at this beautiful finish. You can stop here, allow the floor to fully cure and resume normal business activities. Or, for optimal performance, we recommend a finish coat of clear fluorethane MCHT chemical-resistant urethane. Within the recoat window of 24 hours, ensure the coating is ready to walk on. Then lightly sand the grout coat with a rotary sander until all gloss is removed and a powder residue is evident. Vacuum clean and wipe with thinner to ensure good adhesion of the next coat. Make sure all sanding residue is removed. Over this FloroChip floor, we'll show the mixing and application of a finish coat of fluorethane MCHT clear satin. It can be applied as a high gloss or satin finish, and with or without additional slip-resistant additive. This industrial strength top coat enhances the stain, chemical, and abrasion resistance of your beautiful new floor. The box of fluorethane MCHT Clear should contain a can of Part A and a can of Part B. Combine fluorethane MCHT Clear Parts A and B and blend. After 30 to 60 seconds, slowly add the MCHT High Traffic Satin Powder. Though the mixture appears milky, it will roll out beautifully clear. Continue mixing for a total of 3 minutes. As always, cut in with a clean paintbrush. Then pour the blended urethane into the roller pen. Thoroughly wet out your 3/8 inch or 9.5 millimeter nap polyester fiber normal capacity roller. Apply only 1 coat of fluorethane MCHT at 500 square feet per gallon, or 12.3 square meters per liter. Back roll, that is, roll back over the coated area to ensure even coverage. To help avoid roller marks, rather than abruptly stopping on the floor, imagine your roller is an airplane and have it take off at an angle. Remember, fluorethane MCHT can be installed to achieve your choice in finishes: glossy smooth or satin smooth, gloss or satin with glass beads, gloss or satin with shark skin, gloss or satin with aluminum oxide. Please see the other videos in this series for demonstrations of these alternatives. And there you have it, FloroChip with satin top coat. A beautiful industrial strength floor surface ready to perform and easy to maintain. That's the Florock difference. We hope you've enjoyed this informational video. Please be sure to read the Florock Concrete Preparation Guide, coating system instructions, and safety data before proceeding with your installation. We also offer handy information on equipment and tools, as well as troubleshooting, on our website at florock.net. Questions? Simply contact your local Florock representative for details, or call us at 1-800-FLOROCK. That's 1-800-356-7625. We hope to work with you soon.